Holy God, that's rank. It's really cooking off the bottom too. That's what I was worried about, if it would go all the way underneath, cook the barrel off. But like I said, I'm just trying to get the rest of that orange paint off, which it's almost done. And then I can probably close up the door here, damp it down. And it's just a raging inferno in there, and I love it. This thing is going to be sweet, guys. I don't know. Whoever came up with this, I know this is an old-timey, like super old idea. But man, those old-timers know their crap. I bet if I do my first fire in the tiny house loaded, like I did, I'm going to be cooked out of the tiny house probably. Easily. Now, one thing I do want to add, which I've seen a lot of people do online, is they make a flat cooking plate so they can cook on the stove as well. So I want to do that. Put maybe something near the front here, or even in the center. But I got to be careful because I want to, you know, I'm always on the lookout for burning holes through and all that nonsense. But I think we'll be okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh man, that thing's nice and warm, toasty. I'm loving it. Da 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 da. That's almost done. Just the little rim edge there. And I think underneath is pretty much done. You guys will be able to tell me. I cannot see very good without crawling on the ground under there. Something like that. So let's see. Yeah. It's pretty much burning through there, so. Well, not through, but burning that white shit off of there. See the smoke coming off the bottom? That's all paint getting burned off. So, I think we're good. Let's see how we're... Oh yeah, she's still rip-roaring back there. I'll let it just stay wide open. Now that is awesome, guys. You know how huge a bed of coals that is? I'm gonna need like a super rake though to rake that out. I have to come up with something like a piece of steel with almost like an actual rake, but with the head on it a lot shorter. Maybe you can buy like a used, or find an old used rake, or one of those hoes. Yeah, a hoe would do it. An old hoe, heave hoe. Hoe the coals over and spread them out. Yeah, that'd be something. So I'll have to make my own little DIY tools for this DIY stove. But that's gonna be sweet, guys. Now, that ash vacuum that I got from my dad was gonna be for the Cubic Mini, but I couldn't fire it up because the crappy small off-grid batteries that I have aren't going to do, except the lithium it will definitely run off of. So I'll have to run it off of that. I'll be bringing the lithium back to the tiny house shortly, within the next couple weeks. I should be. And basically, it's held its capacity 80%, guys, for a long time at the house here. That's pretty sweet. I love lithium. So once I get my hands on that other one, then I will free up more money from the Patreon members for other projects like this, and then I can go to town. Now, guys, this is a pretty awesome wood stove. I don't have all the parts yet, but the barrel and the kit, basically for $100 you can build this stove, but the thing is I still need stovepipe, and that's where the cost goes up like crazy. So That's what I'm gonna have to save up for the coming winter. And I got so much work to do at the trailer this year, it's gonna be pitiful, guys. Windows, changing the layouts, getting this in there. I gotta buy cement pads because the feet down here, guys, get extremely hot. They're hot. So, well, not extremely hot, but they're warm enough it would burn something. So that's gonna have to go on as a hearth. I'm gonna have to buy 2 big cement pads, which I will paint black as well, and center them in the tiny house, position them in the tiny house, and that way the heat from the legs will be absorbed into the pads, and I shouldn't have issues then. Should be good. And this thing's not going to rock and roll anywhere either, so especially once I get the bags of sand in there. Maybe 1 or 2 bags of sand, depending on the size of this bag of sand, right? But that is all later to come once it's in position at the tiny house. Sand is actually the last thing I'm worried about. Getting my hand on stovepipe, relatively cheap, would be the goal. Hopefully I can afford that. But this is going to be a game changer for the tiny house, guys. Cubic Mini Grizzly. Expensive and will not heat up my space. Now if I had a micro tiny house space, maybe it would do the job, but the problem with the small stoves, you got to keep getting up every 3 hours to feed them. And with this, I could load it one night. I could basically load this once before I go to bed, and I'd still have plenty of embers in the morning and just throw some more in and repeat and rinse and repeat, right? Same deal. So I think we're gonna be good. It's gonna work out. Alrighty, I think that's it for now, guys. I'm gonna let this sucker burn down some more and I'm out of here. That's all she wrote. What do you guys think? I think so.